Hello and welcome to yet another video on SDD presented by your mentor Vivek. Across this series we have installed 4 different ways of telling an agent about your project. Spec Kit had a constitution. OpenSpec had its own folder. Kiro had steering files. Claude Code reads a CLAUDE.md. 4 tools, 4 private formats, 1 repository. Today, the file that all of them can read, and the one most likely to still be there when you change tools. Agents.Md. The official description is the clearest one I have seen. A README for agents, a dedicated, predictable place to put the context an AI coding agent needs. And the reason it exists is a problem you have probably already had. Your README is for humans. It should stay short and welcoming. But agents need build commands, test commands, conventions, gotchas. Put all that in the README and you ruin it for people. Agents.md gives that material its own home. This is not one vendor's idea. It came out of collaboration between OpenAI's Codex, AMP, Google's Jules, Cursor, and Factory. More than 60,000 open source projects now use it, and it is stewarded by the Agentic AI Foundation under the Linux Foundation, which is the part that makes me take it seriously. Here is the practical argument, and it is short. Codex, Jules, Factory, Ada, Goose, VS Code, Devin, GitHub Copilot, Cursor, Windsurf, and roughly 20 more tools on top of that. One file, read by most of the agents your team is likely to be using. And that is the whole argument. Your tooling will change. This series alone covered 3 frameworks in 5 videos. Your project knowledge shouldn't have to be rewritten every time. Agents.md is the layer that survives the switch. So what do you write? And here is the first surprise. Nothing is mandatory. It is plain markdown. There is no schema, no required field, no validator. What has emerged by convention is 6 sections: a project overview, build and test commands, code style, testing instructions, security considerations, and your pull request and commit message rules. Here is ours for Workshop Hub. Notice what earns its place. The exact commands, not described, copy-pastable. The boundaries the agent must not cross, and the domain rules that are easy to get wrong, like rejecting overlapping reservations. If it is obvious from the code, leave it out. If an agent has already got it wrong once, write it down. One more mechanic worth knowing. In a monorepo, you can put an agents.md inside each package, and the closest file to the code being edited takes precedence. So shared rules live at the root, and the package-specific ones live next to the package. Now let me be straight with you, because this series does not sell things. 1. This is a convention, not a framework. It has no phase gates, no workflow, and it generates nothing. It will not run your process for you the way Spec Kit or Kiro will. 2. And this is the real risk. Nothing is enforced. No required fields, no validation, which means a stale agents.md is worse than none at all, because every tool on that list will read your outdated instructions and follow them confidently. So treat it the way you treat code. Review it in pull requests, update it when behavior changes, and delete lines the moment they stop being true. So here is how the whole series lands. Spec Kit, OpenSpec, and Kiro are opinions about how you work. Pick whichever suits your team. Agents.Md is about what every agent knows the moment it opens your repository. Choose the framework by taste. Write this file either way. And whatever you write down, keep it true. If you found this useful, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for patient listening and see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.